One of the most influential US presidents of all time might have had his election influenced by a mafia. Using a mass amount of resources provided by a notorious individual leading an organized crime syndicate, this president, who would soon go on to make one of the most world-changing decisions in human history, was able to be thrusted into the political spotlight.
Before I tell you who it is, and if you're new here, I'm Sean, greatest educational content creator of all time, and I suggest you leave a like, follow, and share, because when I blow up, you'll look really silly because you weren't an OG. Also leave a comment on what I should cover next.
Enjoy the video. In the 1920s and 1930s, Kansas City was run by Tom Pendergast, a political boss whose democratic machine controlled votes, contracts, and city politics. But behind the scenes, Pendergast had ties to organized crime. From bootlegging to gambling, he was one of the most powerful men in Missouri. Also around this time, there is a young county judge in Missouri with big ambitions that was trying to make a name for himself but had little influence. Harry S. Motherfucking Truman. So Truman needed influence, and Pendergast dominated all of Missouri politics. Truman needed a political machine to enter Missouri politics, while Pendergast needed loyal candidates to maintain his influence. So in 1934, Pendergast was trying to get one of his own selected candidates to run for US Senate. His first 4 options declined, but guess who stepped up? HST from the MO. Truman stepped in, and by utilizing Pendergast's resources, he won. And from then on, he was jokingly called the Senator from Pendergast. But a lot of you might be thinking, is this weird and incriminating? Truman was a real one, and he didn't actually get involved with any criminal activity related to Pendergast. He simply utilized his resources and influence, and although it was gained immorally and inauthentically, it was still crucial to his rise. And Pendergast was an obstacle in his way towards influence anyway, so aligning with him was the smartest choice. By 1939, Pendergast's empire had collapsed. He was convicted of tax evasion and sent to prison. Truman, meanwhile, became president in 1945, becoming one of our more explosive ones. So what did we learn today? You're gonna make it nowhere politically unless you suck a couple unless you get your hands dirty. Source.